when the embassy that was shifted to Warsaw and now it has resumed in Kyiv, your appointment to Envoy as the ambassador, you were appointed as the ambassador of India to Ukraine. What were your immediate priorities, if you can share about that?
See, the immediate priorities now would be to re-establish full function of the embassy in Kyiv, including, resumption of our consular and visa services. We will also now, re-establish active contact with the Ukrainian authorities and, take further cooperation between the two countries forward.
So importantly, now talking about the humanitarian aid. We saw that Ukraine has come forward to India to ask about the humanitarian. If we can talk about the humanitarian assistance India has provided to Ukraine.
So India has provided humanitarian assistance to Ukraine in the last 2.5 months. The initial humanitarian assistance we provided, consisted of nearly 90 tons of humanitarian aid, including medicines, medical equipment, tents, blankets, water tanks, sleeping bags, etc., to Ukraine as well as the neighboring countries of Ukraine, which were flooded with the Ukrainian migrants. Thereafter, there was a special request which was made by their first Deputy Prime Minister, Ms. Yulia Sverdenko, to our Foreign Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, in her telephonic conversation with him, for supply of, essential medicines and medical equipment. This supply of essential medicines and medical equipment came to Ukraine last week, and I personally handed it over to the Deputy Health Minister of Ukraine on 6th of May.
Any main point that now India is going to work towards it?
See, of course, all the people are returning back to their homes, after having been away from their home for almost nearly 2 months. We had, visited Kyiv last week to assess the on-ground situation, and we found that the things are returning back to normal in Kyiv. Including, most of the transport is working. Government offices have resumed their operation. Most of the shops, malls, restaurants have also begun operation. Most of the commodities, essential commodities are available. So we had made a recommendation that with the improving situation in Kyiv, the mission may be allowed to return back to Kyiv from its camp office in Warsaw, which was accepted by the government of India, and everybody is therefore glad to return back to their homes and resume operation in the city.